why this video is for you. Even if you don't love science. It seems like so many classes start out by informing you why they are great, and why you should love studying it. Whether you love science or not, you can do it. And this module will help you. First, let us ask question. Why you need to master science. You love science. You're planning to be a doctor or a scientist someday. So you want to learn all you can now. If that's you, you won't need any more convincing. Science is for everyone. How do movies get onto the screen anyway? And how do we see them? What causes different kinds of fires? And what is the best way to put them out? See what we mean? Science is always changing. Of all your school subjects, science is the one that changes the most. Every day scientists learn new, exciting ideas. Until about 500 years ago, many people were absolutely sure that Earth was flat and stood still. Science has changed quite a bit since that time. Wouldn't you say? Science is so amazing. Science is all about how the world works. Not only the world, but the whole universe. That includes what goes on at the very center of Earth, at the bottom of the deepest, darkest ocean, and in the farthest, most mysterious reaches of outer space. The more you know about science, the more amazed you will be at how this whole endless universe seems to work so perfectly. It really is incredible. Even if you're not convinced that science is great, and amazing, and fun, the fact is you've got to learn it anyway. That's what this will help you do better in science. So let's get started. Your science book is your friend. 1. Take good care of your book. Remember, your science book is your friend. So treat it nicely. Don't use it as a placemat for food or pillow. It deserves to be a book in good condition. 2. Read your assignment through. When you are assigned pages to read in your textbook, read them straight through from beginning to end fairly quickly. This is called getting an overview of the subject. 3. Read the hard parts again. If there were sections of your assignment that you did not completely understand in your first read-through, go back and read those parts more slowly. However, if you still don't get some parts, be sure to follow the next tip. 4. Don't give up. If you still don't understand that particularly tricky section of your assignment, just forgetting about it will not help you in the long run. Here are a few suggestions for what you can do next. 5. Go to the library. Sometimes going to the library is a pain, but it's usually worth it. At the library you can find lots of books to help you. The first place to look is in an encyclopedia. Look for the simplest one you can find. 6. Ask a friend or someone at home. This is a good idea, especially if you know someone who is really strong in science. And it's less of a pain than going to the library. 7. Ask a teacher. Your teacher, or possibly another teacher, will be able to explain the text so it's clear to you. Remember, ask for examples if necessary. 8. Read your assignment again. Once you have worked out the meaning of the difficult sections of an assignment, read through the whole thing again, so that you can put what you have learned into your overview. 9. Take notes as you read. Writing down a brief summary of what you read helps you keep the lesson more clearly in your memory. When you need to look back at earlier lessons before tests, it will be easy. It saves time. 10. Copy the labeled illustrations. When there is a picture with labels of a flower or an atom, or the insides of an insect. Make a sketch of the illustration in your notes. And include the labels. Drawing the picture and writing in the labels is a good way to remember what you have learned. And it will also come in handy when you study for tests. 11. Make word lists. Studying science means learning a lot of new words. At the end of your notes for each textbook assignment, jot down a list of new words you learned, along with their definitions. 12. Learn to ask why after you make an observation. Step as a scientist. Your next is to think about the causes of what you observe. Would you like to know why the bread baking in the kitchen can be smelled all over the house? Or why some things float while others sink, etc. Preparing reports or assignments. 13. Use the format your teacher prefers. Your teacher might want you to write your report in paragraphs, or in the form of a numbered list. If you're not sure, check with your teacher. 14. Use chronological order. Describe things in the order in which you did them. And describe your results in the order in which they occurred. 15. Use formal language. Formal language doesn't require big words. Have a dictionary and thesaurus handy, in case you need to look words up. 16. Use precise language. Science requires you to be precise. For example, if you give plants 1 ounce, or 25 milliliters, of water every day, write down the exact amount. It's not enough simply to say that you gave the plants some water. 17. Stick to the facts. Science deals with facts. You should limit yourself to facts. And stay away from expressing opinions. 18. Use diagrams, graphs, and charts. When you use these visual aids, you do 2 things. You make your report more interesting and varied to look at. And you provide readers with a vivid and helpful way to understand what you did. Studying effectively is a process, not an event. The process leads to success. All the best. And thank you.